Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Keisha and today's video was a very exciting thing to do. I'm really glad that I decided to do this because it was a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys enjoy this side of my band interviews. So I have a few questions that I've asked Roushan at the beginning of this interview, and then after that we get into the fun bit where both of us try a little something new. There are these pumpkin spice things at Starbucks. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they've been the hype. So Roushan and I tried it, and yeah, I hope that you like this video. Roushan is from Riddlebreak. Riddlebreak are a very well-known South African band. If I had to just give you an explanation of Riddlebreak, they are an amazingly heavy band, but they also have a very light side to their music as well. They include violin in their songs, and I just love the way that that works with the really heavy music as well. So if you are interested in checking them out, here's a little clip of what they sound like. They have definitely been killing it in the local scene. They've got 2 EPs out, so if you're interested in seeing any of that, then you need to go and have a look at their Spotify. Yeah, so this video was so much fun. I hope that look, okay, so there was a lot of construction and a lot of people talking, but you'll be able to hear her and I fairly clearly, I think. But you know, just think of it as you tagged along and you'd have to like kind of be around all that noise if you were with us. So I hope that you can see it like that, and please let me know what you think in the comments, and if you've tried the pumpkin spice, let me know if it is worth the hype, because for us, well, you'll have to wait and see what we think.
I'm Roushan. I am the bassist for Riddlebreak. So this past year has been quite tricky because, you know, we've been in and out of lockdown, so we've had shows and then cancelled and then back on and then no shows and then shows with 50 people, and so yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but you know, you have to just adapt, and yeah, I have to adapt to survive, because if you don't, then you get left behind. So you have to do other things like focus on your social media and focus on your music, and yeah, like PR exercises to try and get onto radio, and yeah, we've had a few radio spots, we've gotten onto a few playlists, so yeah, in the grand scheme of things, like, we've still been keeping busy, we've been learning new songs and all of that, but yeah, in terms of like practicing and gigs and that, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. Gilroy's was a really amazing show because it was the first time that since this last harder lockdown that people have come out to shows, but now with the difference also of a lot of people have been vaccinated, so there was like this renewed energy. People really stood to be outside and around their friends, and like a lot of people came to say to us that this is like the first show that they've come to see either since being vaccinated or since lockdown. So it was really special, and it was a very different crowd. Not just like, I'd never seen any of the faces there before. You know, normally like in the male scene, there's a lot of recognizable people, but yeah, so it was like fresh blood. Yeah. And yeah, people were stoked. It was really well received. So we've got a bunch of songs that we have in the pipeline. Initially with Archetythus, we were going to release that as a full-length album, but because of lockdown and COVID, like the recording studio, Watts Productions, wasn't recording anymore, and so we just had a whole bunch of speed bumps, so we decided to release that as an EP rather, and now the rest of the songs we are going to put onto a full-length album. So that's what we're working on currently. It's a little bit slow going because we all now have lives and jobs and other responsibilities in between. But yeah, we're trying our best to learn. I think it's about 10 or 12 songs. Yeah, so we're trying to get that out at least before the end of the year or early next year. So people can support us, or support any artist really, by buying merch. Okay, at the moment we're still working on a print run, so hang off on that. But we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on all the platforms. So right now I think listeners is very important, like increasing our fan base. So yeah, I mean, just listen to as much of us as you can.
How do you judge like a good coffee?
Sure, I like coffee strong. It has to have taste. It has to have, the smell is also everything. Yes. So if it doesn't give you those like skin tingles and you smell it, then it's not good coffee.
Have you tried any of these coffees before?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know that Starbucks has been a huge trend, and I actually haven't been here yet. So this is my first time.
Oh, that's amazing! I'm so happy that it's with me.
I don't know if I can really call myself a coffee lover.
Yeah, like, are you even? No, okay, no, that's fair enough, because it's such a like a hyped thing that sometimes you just feel like, is it even worth it?
Yeah, it's kind of like, when things are hyped up too much, then you kind of want to avoid it because you feel like like selling out.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure attached to something like that. Okay, so let's begin. We'll start with the salted caramel one.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, would you like a straw?
Yes, please.
Okay, so yeah, this is one of the new ones on the menu, and it's an iced one. So I don't generally like the iced ones. I feel like there's a little bit less flavor. I like it to be like really milky.
Yeah, because it like waters it down a bit.
Yeah, I really like it to be milky. So I'm interested to see. Okay, so I don't know if you can smell it. Can you smell it? Oh wow, okay. It smells very roasty.
It does. Sure, salted caramel is one of my favorite things, so high expectations for this guy.
Oh wow.
It looks very pretty.
It does. Okay, I think there's some like stuff at the bottom.
Let's mix it up there.
And
that is some good shit.
Yeah, I really love it. The pieces of caramel that come through.
Those definitely make it, and like it's got that, I mean, I don't know what you call it, but that like dark roast type of taste to it.
It's a very intense coffee taste. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was expecting something milky and like, typical iced coffee where it like feels watered down. Yeah, this is very tasty.
Very, very tasty. Wow. Damn it, I love the pieces of caramel that are coming through.
The pieces totally make it.
Okay, cool. So, if you had to rate the smell out of 10, what would you give it?
The smell doesn't really do it justice. I'd say like a 6.
Yes, fair enough. The smell, I think I would also give it like a 6 or 7, because it smelled really good. The flavor, what would you rate it?
Flavor, like at least a 9. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
It's got all the things that you want. It's like a bit of sweet, contrast it with the dark, like full-bodied taste, you know, that that you want from coffee. You don't want like this weakling, watered down flavor.
Because why are you drinking coffee?
Yeah, why are you drinking coffee? It's not strong, don't do it.
Yeah, just drink tea.
Yeah.
I think I would give it an 8. Like, it's not my favorite thing, but it's still really, really good.
The salted caramel, those pieces definitely make it. Like, I don't know if the pieces weren't there, I don't know if it would have the same effect.
Yes. The aftertaste. What would you rate the aftertaste?
It's nice. Like, it's a sweet aftertaste. You know, a lot of coffees give you that bitter after, like, lingering taste in your mouth. And then, you know, you have to drink more of it to like get the taste away.
Yeah.
But this aftertaste is like, you know, it starts off with that coffee taste, but then it goes to like a sweet kind of taste.
Yes. I think I would also give it like maybe like a 7.
Yeah, I think a 7 is accurate.
Yeah, 7 is fair enough. And then overall satisfaction. I don't know. How do you feel about it entirely?
I'd say like maybe a 7 or an 8. Yeah, it's definitely up there, especially in like the iced varieties.
Yes.
It's very hard to get that right.
Yes, I think maybe a 7 as well. It was really good though. Really, really good. Okay, next one is the pumpkin spice. Would you like a new straw?
Yes, please. Just fiddling with my old straw.
Just don't want to mess with the flavors.
Yeah, that's true. Can't contaminate the batch.
Yeah. So this one looks really good. I think it looks like it could be sweet, but I've never had anything like pumpkin spice flavor.
Yeah, and you know, it's like being such a also a hyped up thing. Like everyone talks about the pumpkin spice latte, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, I've never really seen it in South Africa as well.
Yeah, that's also true. It's a very American thing. So.
Glad that we've got it. Okay. The smell is intense.
Oh, wow. That smells incredible. I love that cinnamon.
Yes, me too.
It looks like it's going to be a creamy one.
Oh Lord.
That is very sweet. That is very, very sweet.
I'm so traumatized.
And not so, it's not that pumpkin-y either.
Yeah, it's more like cinnamony. What the hell is this?
It's definitely a taste.
Yeah, wow. I don't know why people like this, honestly.
Like, keep sipping it so that maybe it'll change my mind, but it just doesn't.
I still feel the same.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
Same. I expected it to taste a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, definitely don't get the pumpkin. I mean, is pumpkin spice just cinnamon?
Yes. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Okay, wow.
Is it like the spice that you use to spice pumpkin?
Yeah, what?
You have the pumpkin flavor in there? I don't know.
Yo, Americans who know what it is are probably like laughing at us right now. These dumb South Africans.
Nothing.
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not.
And you know, it sounded very exciting, but also it's very tough to follow on the salted caramel because that was amazing.
Yes, that's true. Maybe we should have started with
Should
this.
have started with the pumpkin spice.
I had no idea it would be so intense.
Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. Not even whelmed.
Just under. Don't even get there to the normal level. No. Okay, the first sip was a lot more intense in terms of the flavor. As I've gone on, it's like kind of like
it's
leveled out a bit. But that initial taste, it was like having one of the just straight up cinnamon in water.
Yeah, it's very, very sweet. It's like sweet with cinnamon. You didn't get a coffee taste
At all. Yeah, that's what was nice about the other one, is that you could taste the coffee in it.
Yeah.
It was just like a flavored coffee, which was good.
Yeah.
But
and you know, like the salted caramel parts really like brought out the flavors and like that nice balance. And,
yeah.
I feel like it could use connoisseur terms when I talk about that one. This one I'm just I don't have words.
Okay, this was very interesting. Sorry if you like pumpkin spice lattes, but thanks for it's not the best thing on the Starbucks menu, in my opinion. Okay, so what would you rate your initial smell of it?
The smell was really nice. I'd say maybe like a 6. I can smell it, the smell had set up expectations for us.
I would give it a 6 as well. I like cinnamon things, like Hellfire is incredible, but I don't really like the smell of it. It was very intense. What would you rate the flavor?
Like a 3 or a 4.
Yes, unfortunately.
Someone who likes dark roast, full body coffee, like the pumpkin spice is way too sweet.
Okay.
It didn't give me, I don't know if it's supposed to even give you that coffee taste.
Flavor, yeah.
I don't know, but there was definitely no pumpkin, that's for sure. It was basically a cinnamon and milk creamy latte.
Oh wow, yeah, literally. Cinnamon and milk creamy latte.
Which is nice on its own, but it can be nice on its own.
Yeah, so I don't know, I guess I would also rate it a 3, maybe even a 2, because I was very, when I took that first sip,
so traumatized. You were like, this is not okay.
Because I kind of just expect everything from Starbucks to have a standard good taste, Aftertaste, how would you rate the aftertaste?
Like a 2.
Yeah, not so good. Not so good. I think I would also give it a 2, mostly because you get that cinnamon lingering taste.
Yeah, that's sickly sweet. It is. It's sickly sweet.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, and then overall satisfaction. minus 1. My stomach feels attacked. Okay, a 0? Is that your final score?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna give it a 1, just so that it's not the worst thing. There's space for something.
Oh, so something can.
Yeah, something worse can exist. Okay. Yeah. Fuck this thing, actually.
Yeah, let's go back to the caramel.
Yeah. All the links that you would need to help you find Riddlebreak are in the description, so go ahead and have a look there. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and you should subscribe to Kish Kush.